how to buy a house in 2023. Let's see if she knows what she's talking about.
House as one of your 2023 goals, I'm about to tell you three things you need to add to that list to make sure that happens. The first thing I need you to do is I need you to get a copy of your real credit reports from all three bureaus, okay? You can easily do this by going to annualcreditreport.com to get all three of them for free. Once you have them, I need you to go through your personal information section, your account section, bankruptcies, and collection section to make sure there's nothing there that you don't know about. If there is some derogatory items on there like late payments or collections or bankruptcy, I need you to work on those now, okay? Because we want to.
Hold up. She's starting off right. I like that. Personal information, late payments, collections, and bankruptcies. In other words, you need to know your information. You shouldn't be hearing these things for the first time when you're going to apply for your home loan. So far, so good. I agree with her 1000%. Let's carry on.
Get all those negatives off of our accounts or corrected 6 months to a year before we apply for that mortgage loan, okay? It's going to look better overall for you. So start there. The second thing I need you to do is go ahead and open up a separate savings account. It could be with your banks that you're already with, a separate bank, whatever. Open up a new savings account. And I need you to start saving your money for all of your out-of-pocket costs that are traditionally the buyer's responsibility. But I need you to start saving for your down payment, your closing costs, inspections, appraisals, and anything else, furniture, once you're in the house, that's going to come up during your transaction, okay? I really need you to save at least 3 to 6% of your total ideal purchase price, okay? The last goal.
She gets 2 dings. I've been saying it for years. It's refreshing to see a younger person saying the same thing. Obviously, shout out to this young lady. I'm gonna have to reach out to her because she knows what she's talking about thus far. But I love the separate account. It makes things a lot easier for you when that time comes for you to go through the process because the paper trail is nice and clean. One thing I would add to that is if you have any large cash deposits, they are going to go into that dedicated savings account for your traditional responsible buyer closing costs. And I like the 6% of the purchase price that you want to be at number that she gave. If you're going to have any cash deposits that can't be sourced or seasoned, aka mattress money, wherever it comes from, if you want to use it and you don't want to have to go through a lot of extra documentation, make sure all of those cash deposits have happened 60 days or more prior to you applying. Let's see what else she's got for us.
We need to add on there is start consolidating some of your debt, okay? So I'm talking about the small thing. If you have some of those buy now, pay later accounts on there, any new accounts are like 6 months to a year old, small, maybe new credit cards, store credit cards is a big one. I need you to start paying down all of your credit cards in general to that healthy 10% or less, okay? Start paying those down. Anything, like I said, you pay monthly that's on your credit. Start paying those things down to as little as possible. Now, before you do that, I need you to understand this, okay?
Now, before she goes in further into this last point, a couple of things. The buy now, pay later accounts are not going to show up on your credit report, but they will show up in your bank statement. So from a lending standpoint, you need to make sure, one, that you understand what those payments are, because those monthly payments can blow up your debt to income ratio because they're not on the credit report, but we're going to find it. What I would say 60 days prior to you getting into that house or starting the application process to buy the home, I would either one, pay off those buy now, pay later accounts, or minimum, you need to supply the most recent monthly statement to your lender at the time of application so they can allocate or account for those monthly payments in the debt to income ratio. You want to know that up front before you get further along in the process and potentially lose earnest and option money and not get into your home because there is undisclosed debt. Secondly, I love the 10% as far as the revolving debt, your total pie of credit cards or revolving debt, as well as individually. Preferably, the highest credit scores are going to happen when you pay down your balance to 3% or less of the available credit limit. Okay? But She knocking it out the park. I'm with her.
I don't need you going to pay off cars, any long-term personal loans. If you have a house now that's actually good, I don't need you paying off anything. Student loans, don't pay off anything of that nature because those things are actually contributing to your credit aid. So those are good things. If they are in good standing, don't touch those. I need you to pay off the little nagging things if you can, okay? So start doing that. If you do those 3 things, you can buy a house this year. Promise.
So love it. Love where she's taking you. Again, last little bit that I would add, as far as your debts are concerned, more times than not, folks aren't paying off car payments and or student loans at this time. Keep in mind, if you do have student loans, you want to avail yourself to the channel. We just did an excellent video on how to qualify for a home loan if you have student loans by using the income-based repayment plans. You guys let me know what you think about what she said. Do you agree, disagree? Do you agree or disagree with what I said? Until the next one, y'all be blessed. Peace.